Successful regions have an intuitive spirit of collaboration where leaders come together to collectively address challenges and seize opportunities. Where would the upstate of South Carolina region be today were it not for the vision and determination of Roger Milliken, Charles Daniel, Buck Mickle, Robert Ashmore, and others to create GSP Airport back in the early 1960s? Or if business leaders a generation later had not supported the diversification of the upstate economy through the arrival of companies like Michelin and BMW and the creation of the Upstate South Carolina Alliance? Imagine how different the upstate might be had Tommy Weish, Brad Weish, and others not rallied the region around the idea of preserving our key natural resources. In 2009, more than 400 leaders from all over the upstate came together for a day-long discussion of the future of the upstate, with the region projected to add roughly 300,000 residents over the next 20 years for a population near 1.65 million by the year 2030. They identified alternative patterns for growth that lessen the impacts of sprawling development and maximize the importance of strategic planning and cross-jurisdictional collaboration. One valuable result of the Upstate Reality Check was the formalization of 10 at the Top.
Well, I think 10 at the Top has an opportunity to bring people together. We really see barriers at the end of the county line where 10 at the Top is able to break that down and allow the leaders and community members in all 10 counties to look at ourselves as one region.
Since being incorporated as a nonprofit, 10 at the Top has focused on fostering the regional trust and partnerships needed to ensure that the upstate's able to reach its full potential and maximize the opportunities associated with being a growing and vibrant region.
What I like most about 10 at the Top, it's not about a particular segment of life. It's not about economic development solely. It's not about educational development. It's not just about transportation. It's about all of the factors that determine and influence the quality of life for the citizens of the upstate.
Some of the things that 10 at the Top has done over the last several years, you have more collaborations, you have the private sector, you have government involved, nonprofits. That's pretty powerful when you have that many people at the table pulling in the same direction.
With 10 at the Top working on vibrancy, identifying it through their reality check that's one of the goals for the upstate, it's so revealing that there's so many opportunities here to make a difference with relatively small effort. And when people come together and bring these ideas together and bring in other examples from other places to show what can be done, it's simple to say, why don't we do that here?
I think it's very important when you look at the fact that roads aren't defined by counties, water isn't defined by counties, where people live versus where they work isn't defined by a county line. So it's important that we build those relationships and are able to collaborate throughout the entire upstate.
10 at the Top does a great job, I think, at corralling all the organizations to continue with the conversation on how to work through these issues so that we're very competitive.
Through nearly 400 regional meetings, forums, presentations, and other activities that have engaged more than 21,000 participants, 10 at the Top has helped leaders from across the region build relationships and create partnerships that are helping increase the capacity of the region to address key issues. 10 at the Top and leaders from across the upstate are on a continuous journey to build a culture that utilizes collaboration and partnerships to enhance the regional economy and quality of life in the upstate of South Carolina.
The combination of Greenville, the mountains, the lakes that Oconee has, it's a combination of all those things that make the area more attractive, not just what one particular place has to offer.
When we think about the resources that we have in the upstate today, which is pretty remarkable, and we think about the success that we're enjoying, which is also pretty remarkable, one thing we know for sure, if we do not plan and we do not think ahead, some of those dreams may not be realized, and maybe some of what we love about the upstate will be gone. So how do we make sure that we invest in the right ways in infrastructure and in planning, and in education and supporting our young people as they grow and learn? How do we do that today to make sure that the tomorrow is as exciting and as bright as we think it is?